Hello everyone. This lecture is again continuation of persistence class. Now so far what we have done, we have covered the delete operation, we have covered the insert operation, we have covered the update operation with the help of persistence class. Now we have not covered this, so when I suppose we take on to update operation. You are passing the employee ID 2, and for this employee ID you are setting the name to Deepak. Suppose if I am passing employee ID 80, which is not in the database table, in that case the process will automatically go on to catch block. So in that case we have to handle the exception. So how we can handle that exception? Suppose you are passing the employee ID 80. In that case 80 is not in the database table. So you must get that error in that case that 80 is not exist in the database table. So how you will handle that? For this, SAP has already given some exception, that is CX OS object not found. Now we have to handle this exception. So how we can handle this exception? So for handling those exceptions in SAP we have one global class for the exceptions, that is CX_root. If I am going on to transaction code SC24, we have one global class for the exception is CX_root. If I am displaying this class, if I am seeing the properties of the class, this is the super class for all the exceptions. Now what I will do, I will handle this error with the help of this super class. So I will declare one object of this super class. Suppose the name of the object is LO_exception. Type ref2. So CX_root. Now whenever this exception will raise, I will catch this exception into the global class object. Now I have handled the exception. Now I have to display the error message. So how I can display the error message? I will go with for pattern. I will go with ABAP object patterns. Now I am pressing enter. What is the object name for the global class is LO_exception. Class is my CX_root. Now the method name is get_text, which will give you the text of that particular exception. Now suppose result, I am declaring one parameter for the result, LV_string. Data, I am declaring this parameter LV_string, type string. Now how I come to know that this LV_string is of type string? I will double click on this. I will go with the method get_text. In this I have parameter result which is of type string. Now if there is a error, then it will go to catch block and LV_string will give you some message. So I will check with the condition. If LV_string is equal to space, only in that case I will set the name to Deepak. And if in else part, I will set the name to Deepak. I will commit work. I will commit the work if it is a correct employee ID. In else part, I will write the error message which I am getting. I am getting the error message in LV_string variable. Now how this program will work? If I am passing the correct ID, then this catch block will not execute and LV_string is initial. So it will go for this part, it will set the name to Deepak and it will commit the work. Now if I am passing the wrong ID, it will go to catch block, LV underscore string is not initial, so this part will not execute, only else part will execute and it will display the error message. Now I will check for the syntax. Now I am activating this. Now if I am passing the wrong ID, suppose I am passing the ID 100. Now I will show you in debugging mode. So I will put the breakpoint here, executing this. I am going for desktop 3. This LO underscore result is initial, this LO and LV underscore string is blank. Now F6. Now see, this exception has been occurred because 100 is not existing in the database table. If we check for the table, 100 is not in the database table. If I am going for SC11 and if I am displaying that table, 100 employee ID is not in the database table. So I will go with handle, so the catch block will execute, and in LV underscore string I am getting the message that could not find the object with object 100. Now if I am executing this part will not execute, else part will execute and it will display the error message that could not find the object with the business key 100. So this is the way by which you can display the text or you can display the error messages which is given by the SAP. You only have to handle those exceptions and you have to pass to the global class that is CX underscore root, and you have to use the message of that class to display the messages. So this is all about how to give the error messages in case of persistence class. Thank you.